Before the video begins, I would just like to ask you guys to please go answer the poll down below. So there are two questions down there. How would you guys feel about a solo queue series on my YouTube channel? And as well as, how would you guys feel about a VOD review of my subscribers and viewers? There will be a link in the description to the poll, as well as in the pinned comment in the comment section. Please go submit your answers. It'll only take 10 seconds. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you. There are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist below. In this video, I'm going to make you break your worst slump in Rainbow Six Siege. Firstly, you need to listen to all of these tips that I'm about to give and think about them yourself. Tip number 1, don't always assume that your aspect ratio or sensitivity needs to change. A lot of people from champion rank all the way down to copper have this misconception. Changing your aspect ratio or sensitivity will make you more inconsistent and make your slump worse. If you've played well on the sensitivity or aspect ratio you're on in the past, it does not need to be changed. It's you that needs to change, not your settings. If you have the proof and you know you can play well on the settings you're on right now, you don't need to change them. Tip number 2, stop worrying about KD and your numbers or statistics. Your stats don't mean anything. This isn't Call of Duty. We're not here to flex KD. We're here to get better and make better decisions and have better positioning in the game. Just because one of your friends has a 1.9 KD or a 1.5 doesn't mean they're better than you. That is not how it's classified in Siege. You could have a 0.5 KD but have the best decision making in the world and win off of the most minute things that people don't even think about in the game. That is what makes you a good player. So if you worry about your numbers, your headshot percentage, your rank, whatever it is, stop doing that. It will psychologically make you play worse because you're overthinking these numbers in the game. Worry about yourself, worry about the decisions you're making, and move forward. Tip number 3, you need to change your playstyle or operators you're playing. So for me, most of the time when I play ranked, I play more of an entry fragger or flex role. So whenever I'm playing bad or I think I'm in a slump, I'll hop on a more hard support role like a Thatcher, Thermite, Maverick, Cabana. One of those operators. So that way it forces me to play slower because I have more crucial utility to order to win the round. So if you play more of a support role, how I just mentioned, if you're playing a Thermite, Maverick, Cabana, Thatcher, one of those operators, then get on more of a fragging role, like an Ashe, Zofia, Buck, something like that. So that way you have a different pace during the round and you have a different playstyle. Tip number 4, you have to and need to self-evaluate your decision making. You will not get better if you do not self-evaluate your decisions. If you lose a round when you knew you should have won it, take that 45 seconds in the prep phase, think about what you could have done better to win that round or clutch the game. Don't just sit there and say to yourself, oh, that sucks, I should have won that round. Actually think about what you did wrong for you not to win the round. You will find yourself playing much better, much more consistent, and overall be a lot more satisfied with your skill. Tip number 5. If you're going through a slump, you need to push through it. A lot of people will just give up and stop playing for a week or 5 days or go play a different game, but this is not what you need to do. Most of you know who Summit1G is. He's one of the biggest streamers on Twitch, and if you know of Summit, you know that he played a lot of CSGO back in the day. People would always go into Summit's chat and ask him, how do I break a slump or how do I play better? And he would tell them, you need to keep playing in order to break the slump. When you're going through a slump, you need to be almost thankful in a way. Because if you play through the slump, you will find yourself playing much better and much more consistent. Because if you're going through the worst slump in your life or your gaming career, that is the most opportune moment for you to learn the most about yourself as a player and an individual. Don't give up just because something's getting hard. You need to push through the slump, self-evaluate, and you'll come out as a better player on the top. Tip number 6, you need to stop worrying about your rank. If you want to get better, you need to stop worrying about everything else besides you as a player. It doesn't matter if you go from Platinum 1 all the way down to Gold 1, because next season, who knows, you could be halfway to Champion by then. You could be in Champion. You could be number 1 champion. Just because you spent that one season and you sacrificed your Platinum 1 to Gold 1 rank in order to become a better player. Don't be scared to queue just because you want to have a higher rank. Because by that point, do you think you even deserve that rank that you're at right now? Because if you're not willing to sacrifice it, then how are you going to become a better player? Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all I have for you today. Again, I need you guys to take it upon yourself to really reflect off of these tips. If you take every single tip on this list seriously and truly give it the time and thought, you will become a much better player. Now do me a favor, go down below, make sure you guys answer the poll. Would you guys like to see me do a player VOD review? So this would mean ranked or scrims or custom games. Anything besides unranked and casual, I will VOD review. I will give a full deep dive analysis on everything I see wrong or how you could have played better, as well as my solo queue series. So please go answer the poll. Let me know what you guys think about those ideas. Again, there are links to my Twitch, Twitter, Discord, as well as my tip video playlist below. I have over 15 different tip videos. I'm sure there's something else in that tip video playlist that could help you out tremendously. Now that is all I have for you guys today. I hope I helped you out in some way, and I will see you guys in the next video.